Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Well, today's homework is exercise number 19. It equals to lesson 39 and lesson 40. Well, today I'm shooting this video. Now it's 10 a.m. July 5th, 2022. So by the time when I upload this video, it will probably at 5 or 6 p.m. in the same day, because today at 7 p.m. is the deadline. Okay, so of course I want to meet the deadline. In order to not miss the deadline, I have to upload this video before 7 p.m. right? Now come to my first story. It is about this picture. Okay, this is Mary. She is an American. She is good at looking, or you can also say she cooks well, or she is a great cook. Okay, three sentences are the same thing. Okay, they mean the same thing, right? Well, even though what does look at her. Okay, what does she look like? Mary looks very skinny, right? Or even though she is pretty skinny, Mary like eating. She eats a lot. Mary travels to Vietnam many times, and she loves Vietnamese food. So apart from or except for a few unpleasant dishes, Mary loves Vietnamese food. Because of that, today she wants to show you how to talk Vietnamese food in English. Okay, her intention isn't to try to find a translation all of Vietnamese signature dishes, because you know that there are some dishes that exist in Vietnam, but they don't exist in the West. I mean that there are some dishes that Vietnamese people have, but the Westerners don't have. Okay, and so for example, Vietnamese people have the dish which is called bánh xèo, right? And you can also translate it into English like Vietnamese crispy crepe with stuff inside. Again, bánh xèo, when it is translated into English like Vietnamese crispy crepe with stuff inside. Okay, crispy means pleasantly hard and dry, and crepe means a kind of pancake. Okay, so instead today Mary is going to focus on things that are vague. Vague, it is spelled Vague. It means unclear. So something vague means something is unclear, something is confusing, something that you don't understand, you don't know much about it. Something is so sophisticated, so difficult to realize. Okay, so vague. In general, vague means unclear. Wow, she thinks you guys wouldn't know if you don't have a native speaker like her for a guide. So today, she wants to talk about some specific dishes during Tet holiday. Okay, Tet is the Vietnamese biggest holiday in Vietnam, right? It is Vietnamese biggest holiday in Vietnam, Tet. Okay, and now when talking about Tet dishes, Okay, you can't forget bánh chưng. So when you talk to a foreigner, what should you say? What should you say? You say bánh chưng, or you translate bánh chưng into a phrase, into something in English. What should you do? So if you say that bánh chưng, okay, a foreigner just doesn't. I think they don't have any picture, they can't imagine what they are, okay, what it is, okay, what they are. Well, and if you say, but I think the best way is that you should say bánh chưng and then you give some additional description. Okay, you can also say bánh chưng, which is a sticky rice cake. A sticky rice cake. Okay, now a foreigner will be able to picture it more clearly, right? However, they might imagine a sweet sticky rice cake, because you know the definition of the word cake. Cake is a sweet food that is made from flour, sugar, butter, cheese, or water, etc. Okay, cakes are usually made in different types of shapes and sizes. They are usually baked in an oven, and of course they are also usually decorated with ice with sugar. That is a cake. Right? So when you describe bánh chưng as a sticky rice cake, so a foreigner should imagine that is a sweet sticky rice cake, right? So that's the rice cake, rather than a mặn savory cake like bánh chưng. You know that now we are talking English, okay? And of course I must speak English all the time. But today this video is for guiding some kind of specific food. That's the reason why here I think I should say some kind of words in Vietnamese so that you can understand them inside out. Okay, so do you know in English the word mặn, okay, can be translated into two different ways. Okay, if you want to say mặn quá, okay, mặn quá, then English speaker could say salty. It is salty, or it is too salty. Salty, S-A-L-T-Y. But if you use mặn just to mean the opposite of sweet, okay, we would use savory, S-A-V-O-R-Y, savory. So remember, like bánh chưng tastes savory, not sweet, right? Savory, bánh chưng tastes savory, not sweet. Okay, remember, here we don't use salty here. We use salty when, for example, we have a pot of soup, okay, and you put too much salt. You put some salt into the pot, and then you taste it, and you shout, oh, it's so salty. Okay, it's too salty, right? Okay, so in short, when you describe bánh chưng, we should say that you should speak with a foreigner. Oh, in Vietnam, during Tết holiday, we make and eat bánh chưng, and which is a savory sticky rice cake. Again, during Tết holiday, we make and eat bánh chưng, which is a savory sticky rice cake. And if you want to describe a further, and you could say, bánh chưng is a savory sticky rice cake with mung bean and pork. Mung bean is green bean. Okay, and I think now here when you say that, a foreigner can imagine, can picture a, a kind of this cake, bánh chưng. Okay, the best way when we want to talk to a foreigner about some specific food in Vietnam is that we call it the specific Vietnamese name of that cake, of that dish. Okay, and then you give some additional description right after that, right after it. Okay, and with bánh giò and bánh dày, you can apply the same principle. Okay, as I mentioned above. Okay, here now I am speaking English, so I must speak English all the time. But now here is a lesson of guiding guiding how to speak, how to talk about Vietnamese food in English. So I think I should say Vietnamese food. Okay. With bánh giò and bánh dày, you can apply the same principle. Okay, bánh giò is a cool sticky rice cake which we dip in honey and or sugar. Or bánh dày is a savory sticky rice cake, and which is we often eat with sausage. Well, now there might be some people who protest. Protest means they don't agree with me. Okay, who protest because, but do you know the word sausage in English includes every kind of food that is made from ground pressed meat. So if you want to describe it more precisely means accurately or exactly. If you want to describe it more precisely, you could say that, okay, we usually eat bánh dày with giò lụa, which is a very smooth pork sausage. Okay, bánh dày is a savory sticky rice cake, which we usually eat with a very smooth pork sausage. Remember? Okay, now we've got to move on Tết customs. And the custom I like the most when I was a child, of course, that is giving, that is receiving red envelope or lucky money. Okay, do you know the custom of giving lucky money, especially for the elder or children? It begins from a concept that is according to Vietnamese people or the Westerners people, they think that they have the concept that beginning a new year also means beginning a new age. That's the reason why at the beginning of the new year, adults usually give lucky money or red envelope to especially children, their children, or the elder, and uh, with the hope that they want their children, or they want kids to be healthy, to be successful, okay, strong, healthy, and successful. It means that's the custom, one of the custom I like the most. But do you know, in the West, the Westerners don't have the concept of that. Okay, for them it's only when you reach your birthday, that you begin a new age. When you reach your birthday, that is when you begin a new age. Not like in Vietnam, we think that a new age means you beginning a new year, also means beginning a new age. That's the reason why they have a custom of receiving, of giving red envelope and or lucky money, and we can translate into Vietnamese like lì xì, like southern people use, and mừng tuổi like northern people use mừng tuổi or lì xì, giving red envelope or giving lucky money. Okay, now next, move to another custom that is, I also I think it is a Tet custom I like the most. That is putting up a kumquat tree. Okay, what? A kumquat tree or a peach tree or yellow apricot blossom. Okay, in the north, people usually putting up a kumquat tree or a peach tree. But in Vietnam, where it is hot all year round, and it is suitable for a Mai tree, what you can also translate into English like yellow apricot blossom tree. Okay, and there is one kind of flower I really like, that is chrysanthemum, and every Tet holiday I always buy at least 2 pots of chrysanthemum and put them in front of my house. Okay, so very beautiful. Welcome to the next custom, that is do the cleaning. Okay, before that, any family do the cleaning. Okay, do the cleaning and decorate things. Okay, I find that many houses are pleasantly decorated throughout. Okay, or if we have enough time, you can repaint the house, and we do the cleaning all the house, and then we decorate the house, and decorate the altar. Altar is a holy table. It means altar means a table where we put the picture of dead person. Okay, we decorate the altar, and then we give offerings. We give offerings to our ancestors, to Buddha, or the gods of the kitchen. Gods of the kitchen means ông Táo, like in Vietnamese meaning. Okay, and the next is at the beginning of the new year, people often go to pagoda. They go to pagoda for what is the purpose for? Okay, what is the purpose of or what for? What to pray for? Well, people go to pagoda for praying health, success, happiness, or getting love, right? And of course, coming with prayer. Prayer is giving offering. Giving offering. And now, and the last one is in Vietnam, and I think in some Asian countries, a good custom is that give anyone we meet a lot of wishes, Okay, here are some wishes I list so that you can write them down to learn. First is wish you a peaceful and prosperous new year. A prosperous new year. Again, wish you a peaceful and prosperous new year. Or wishing you a healthy and successful new year. Or I hope all your New Year's wishes come true. I hope all your New Year's wishes come true. Okay, and that's all about customs. Okay, but besides, during Tet holiday, we also have some taboo that we shouldn't do during Tet holiday. Taboo, T-A-B-O means prohibition, restriction. Something, it means things you shouldn't do. Okay, prohibition. First is taboo is that picking up the buds. Do you know buds? B-U-D. Buds. Bud means a small closed part. Grows on a plant and from which flowers or leaf or stem develops. Bud means a flower or a leaf that is not fully open. So buds. And now you can first, I think it is to be considered a custom during Tet holiday, like some older people think of. But I think pick the buds should be shorted in taboo, because now you imagine that here we at the beginning of the year you go to pagoda and you see a plant or a tree, and then you come to it and then you pick up buds. Okay, if each of you bud one or two buds, okay, what does the tree or the plant look like? Okay, it's so poor, the tree, because why? Because you pick all kinds of birds, so it looks like a naked tree. Like if you say that a naked person means a person without clothes, like a naked tree, like a tree, a plant without leaves, without flowers. It just has stem. Okay, so poor the tree. It doesn't is a tree of luck, right? So I think pick up the buds should be shorted in taboos. Okay, now move to the next taboo, that is put on black clothes, because people think that black clothes bring bad things, remember? And or the next one is break glasses, break glasses, or break glassware. Or next is sweep the house. Okay, when I was a child, okay, I know this taboo because people think that some people believe that god of luck, god of wealth hide in dust, hide in piles of garbage. Okay, so if you sweep the house, it means you sweep the gods of wealth, the gods of luck away. So they don't do that. Okay, and now the final is no, the fifth taboo we shouldn't do is bring up bad things. Bring up means you mention two bad things. Okay, and the last one is go to fortune tellers. Go to fortune tellers. It means we meet the fortune tellers. Okay, so this video is long than usual. Okay, so I think I should stop here, and in this tonight's class I will have more explanation to my partner about some taboos. Okay, so thank you for watching and goodbye.